Do we want to do Stars Hollow if we're able to get the tickets on my birthday to go meet Luke and Kirk?
Yes. Let's do that. Because then we can post pictures. That'd be so exciting. Oh my gosh, to schedule that in there. You have that saved, right? Okay. I need to know how much it is. I'll probably put you in charge of getting them because you have more time than I do to get on there to be able to get them. Because I don't know how fast this sell out.
Yeah, me either. I don't know how many people know about it and everything.
We've got to get tickets because I don't know. It'd be the first week of school. I don't know how long I'll have to be able to.
Yeah,
and
I'm not doing shit. So
yeah.
Besides avoiding my boss,
you're good. So then, when is that?
My birthday.
It's like on your birthday. Okay. That's super exciting.
Look at us.
I know. All right. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
Sounds all right. Grab your tea, pull up your chair, and welcome to the Lair. I'm Tabby.
And I'm Alex, and we are the faces of Cozy Booktique and Dragon Lair.
And this is From Lair to Library, the podcast where we drag our favorite books up to the screen to see if they actually live up to the hype or if they are going to be deserving of getting absolutely roasted by a dragon.
And we will roast them.
Yes, we will.
And enjoy it.
Always do. Oh. All right, starting things off, let's start with our typical drink and snack of the week.
I have upped my Dr. Pepper Zero intake to about 2 or 3 cans a day. I had to order more.
Going for it.
I also ordered him his root beer, and I accidentally got 2 cases instead of 1. So now I have an overabundance of root beer as well. I'm not drinking that though. And I have discovered the Reese Cup Oreo thing. Oh my god. They're half chocolate.
What are these?
They're like half like regular chocolate, half white chocolate, and then there's like an Oreo in the middle.
Oh.
And it's so good, and I have to pace myself because I don't eat a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat a lot of sugar, but they're so freaking good.
Jesus, girl.
The woman at the gas station knows who I am now.
That's when you know you have it.
Because I go during work and grab my snacks, and she's like, "Oh, hi, you're back." Yep. Yes, I am.
That is too funny. Oh my gosh. You know you have an obsession when somebody at the gas station knows who you are.
That shouldn't be so good. They mashed 2 of my favorite things together into one.
Yeah. You lost me at the white chocolate part, though.
It actually doesn't really taste like white chocolate. Okay. I'm not going to lie. It tastes like an Oreo.
Okay. Because I'm not a white chocolate fan. No offense to those who are, but I am not.
I love white chocolate, but I don't taste it.
Gotcha. But my, drink and snack of the week has, this is going to sound so against me, but it's basically been water and frozen grapes.
Frozen grapes are good, though.
I know, but I'm my race is coming up on Sunday. And so I've been trying to stay hydrated. We're going to see how it's going to go. Because it's just been, it's been a week.
I started a new workout app, and they said I have to drink 100 ounces of water a day. I can barely drink like 80, so we'll see.
Yeah, don't even get me started.
It's not happening.
I don't know what's going to happen starting this week with my water intake. Well, we're going to see. All right, before we get into that, though, what are your reads for this week?
Well, my reads for this week, I was finishing up the book for this week, The Teacher.
Okay.
And then I've also been refreshing myself for next week. That is not the book. I have it. My Sweet Audrina.
I think it's in your bag.
It probably is. I'll grab it for next week.
Yeah. But that makes sense. I get that. So I've read quite a bit this week.
I can see that.
But I'm only gonna list off 3.
Okay.
So I read Bonded to the Undercover Alpha Boss by Jennifer Eve.
Is that werewolf?
It is a werewolf, yes. I got a werewolf kick for some reason this week. It was very much either Omegaverse or werewolf. That's kind of where I was.
It's okay. We've been binging Vampire Diaries. So we're on a vampire werewolf kick too.
I get it. And then my second book was Nanny for the Grumpy Alpha by
I feel like I saw that in my
Rhea A. Voss. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. And then the third one I read was Never Trust a Hockey Player. Yeah, by Jerica James. It's an Omegaverse one. I liked it. And I think I'm gonna read. Probably hear me talk about the second book the next podcast because I think of the second one. The third one hasn't come out yet. That one's coming out eventually. But yeah, no, that's kind of been my reads this week. I had already read the book for this week, and then I'm gonna be starting the book for next week, so I'll mention that next week. Yeah. So that's what I've got. Yeah, that's what I've got so far. All right. So this week's theme that we're going to be going over happens to tie in because unfortunately this week I am officially back at work. So for me, it's 3 days of grueling meetings, PD days, which is professional development days, before our school's doing something a little different this year. Thursday, we have just 6th graders coming in so they can learn the building and kind of get acclimated to the building before we bring in the 7th and 8th graders on. So everyone will be there on Friday.
All right.
But it's a little bittersweet. I'm just like,
dude,
school keeps getting started earlier and earlier.
I miss teaching, but also I don't miss the start of the school year.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of, I feel like I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Yeah. There's like so much I need to get done and stuff in my classroom I need to do before students even come in. And I'm just like, oh, there's not enough time in a day.
Especially when they take over your classroom.
Girl, don't even get me started. I was so bad. I didn't get, like, even just a courtesy email me letting me know, like, hey, I know you typically set your classroom up this week, but we're actually using your classroom for like the new hire stuff. Like, would have been great. So I know, like, hey, do stuff at home instead of like, going in and realizing I don't have access to my classroom until Friday.
Right.
And then having one day to try to set stuff up.
Insanity.
Gotta love it. But going off that theme, we're doing class in session. We have more of the dark academia versus the campus romance.
Well, dark academia, it's a normal school.
Well,
but it's a dark situation.
You're still justified, girl. It still justifies it, okay? So, I guess we can go over general details about what books we picked to start with. So I actually ended up doing The Forbidden Freshman by Kathy Archer. So, we're hitting the ice because he is a hockey player at Nolan U. And let me just say, the whole series, like, I'm on the 4th book of this one. So good. She also has the football series that I've read the first one of. It is also good. I went right up my alley. I'm like, ooh, we got all the sports at this school.
And that is exactly right up your alley.
Right. All right. So we're hitting the ice in Nolan U for a hockey romance. It's kind of all about that, like, self-inflicted torture where a guy who gets kind of cocky, loses a bet, now has to stay completely girl-free for a month. So we're taking that fuckboy and we are putting him in a situation where it's like, yeah, you can't do anything with anybody, like anything, for a month.
Even your hand.
And to up the annex there, it's like, right when that happens, in walks the girl of his dreams.
Of course.
Which is the whole forbidden freshman. So he's an upperclassman. She's clearly a freshman. And so that's where that whole forbidden comes in, is like, he just lost a bet. Now he casts the girl free, and in walks this girl, and it's just like, are you kidding me right now?
Okay. I was more thinking like Dean's daughter or something, but all right.
I almost went that way. There was a couple of books that I was like, maybe, but like this one was kind of, I was like, a little different. Yeah, I like it. So our key tropes in this one are going to be, it's a slow burn, clearly, if he has to be off for a month. An off-limits romance. typically he doesn't go for like freshman kind of thing, which I feel like is very typical of an upperclassman. Like it's a massive mutual like pining, protective players, and basically he has a very like elite hockey found family vibe that's going on because like him and his parts of his team, they all live together.
Okay.
So it's very much like them all being in the same area.
Okay.
Kind of thing. What to say about this? I would have to say it was interesting because like I feel like it was different being like losing a bet kind of thing because I feel like typically when you read books with bets in it, half the time it has to do with like one specific person.
Well, and I feel like usually the typical cliche trope for that is like make over the girl.
Right, or like something along those lines. So like for this to be like the girl hasn't even got introduced yet and it's like boom, you just can't be with anybody.
Yeah.
So it was very like different walking into it. It was very like it definitely caught my attention first off because it was like this is unique in that way. It was interesting to see Ethan like trying to stick with his word to stay on the team versus that like a magnetic pull toward Michaela kind of thing. It was kind of like the ultimate kind of like wrapped up recipe for the slow burn to happen.
Makes sense.
So that was very interesting to like watch and like I feel like on top of the romance, it was very interesting of like the aspects of their lives.
Okay.
And like I don't want to give too much away for people to read it and actually experience it for themselves. But like seeing like what she's dealing with like her home life and stuff that factors into some of the things of like decisions she's having to make as a freshman and like where that's going to tie into them getting together and like make it even harder at moments for him to try to stay true to what he's supposed to be doing. So my whole like hot take for this book was kind of wrote out a whole synopsis here, you know me. It's kind of like, look, losing a drunken bet and promising to go girl free for a month is pure chaotic athlete behavior. But trying to maintain that while dealing with a sassy freshman who refuses to swoon over you. Absolutely poetry. The slow burn is agonizing in the best way possible. It honestly makes you forget the giant stack of schoolwork that I'm supposed to be looking at. Yeah. So that was kind of like my hot take synopsis on that.
There you go. All right. Interesting.
It was a very interesting read. Definitely recommend it.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Because that is different.
It is.
I kind of like that.
Oh, do you think it's even more? There's like the second book ties in with starting with this book.
Okay.
Because it's like her best friend who doesn't even live there. Like she's still back where her family's from or whatever. So it's like this whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I liked it. It's very interesting as it took place. You find out like some like things happening on campus that shouldn't be happening. Like right, that's how they kind of meet from the start, was her kind of out alone at night. And you find out some things, shady things that have been happening on campus. And it's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. I'm not giving a lot away.
No, you're not.
I don't want spoilers. I want people to read the book. It's good.
You're making me want to read the book.
And I liked it. It's different. It's not one of those like, I would say it's like kind of like a in-between book series that you can read where you know how you like go into like those book slumps after reading like a huge series that you were so entangled in and you get like those fluffy ones and then you're like, where do I go from here? I feel like this would be a series to read like after you read some of those fluffy ones to like cleanse your palate. This is then like the next series where it's like you get in deep with them, but it's not like a fantasy in-depth, like
not world building.
Yeah. It's very much just like it's still like a little bit lighter of a thing, but you get really invested in them kind of thing. Nice series to just read then.
Okay.
Yeah. I definitely give it a 4 out of 5 stars.
Cool. All right. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Your turn. Tell me about the teacher, girl.
Oh.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so I mentioned her last week, Freida McFadden. I love her so much. Very twisty. If you're not watching the video, the amount of tabs that I have in my book,
Oh,
it's astronomical.
I couldn't even count them from here. That's how many she has in this book. It's ridiculous.
That's how twisty it is. Okay? So, the teacher, I 5 out of 5 for me. I can never guess. I don't think I've guessed the ending of a book from her yet. And I don't know why, but I absolutely love it. And it's one of those things where, like, you need to know what happens. Yes, I read this at work when I did absolutely nothing. And yes, there were animated reactions while I was at my desk, and my MTs probably think that I have something wrong with me. Because it's so shocking. So you've got an unhappy marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You have a forbidden romance because student teacher. Not good though.
Yeah.
You know, he is a teacher and she is a junior. Yeah. Lots of secrecy going on, and the wife of said teacher is also a teacher, and she is also having an affair.
Oh,
with a guy who works at the shoe store because she's obsessed with shoes.
Okay then.
So there's a lot of twists. You're just kind of like, what? Who's stalking who? Oh, is that person gonna die? Because I mean, there's a knife on the front. Like, come on, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah.
Is that person gonna die? Is it gonna be like a teen murder? Like, what is going on? And I absolutely loved it. I will say though, if you want to read it again, you have that student-teacher relationship. Granted, yes, she's 16 and it's consensual, but still, you're a teacher.
She's not an adult.
Yes, she's still a child. So, just so you know, you're aware of that. There is, I consider it rape, but it's one of those things where it's like that silent consent in like dark romances, where it's like, oh, I'm being raped, but I like it type of thing. Like she's not thinking about it like that. She's just like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna do this. And I'm like, no, that's not good. That's no.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to like this. And yeah, a lot of twists. I did not see the ending coming. There's like, so she likes to drop things throughout the books where it's like you should be paying attention, but you're just like, oh, this seems insignificant, so you don't really like pay much attention to it.
Yeah.
But then the end hits and you're just like, holy crap. And obviously she did it. And that twist was 100%. I knew something he had to do something with something, like he was part of the whole storyline somehow, but you don't realize how significant he is till the end. And you're just like, oh. But there's a couple characters like that actually.
Huh. Okay.
And
your book sounds very suspensey.
It is very suspensey, and I love it so much, and that's why I can't put it down. And I don't know how to explain any of it without giving it away. Like, you just have to read it, and you'll just be like,
okay, remind me after this to check my Libby app and see if it has like the audiobook, and I'll add it.
Yeah, because
that sounds like a good read on my way into work and home.
And it's like, oh, okay, oh shit, called it, damn, no. Like, there's so many emotions and reactions.
I can totally see you and your reactions now. I'm like listening to your commentary.
The end, I pushed myself away from my desk and I was just like, what? And then I spent the next, like, the rest of the night trying to piece everything back together into my head and be like, wait, did she mention this? Wait, was that guy there too? And it was a whole thing. And we even went and saw the Odyssey that night, and I was still thinking about it while watching the movie. I am so invested in this book.
I can tell.
So yeah, 5 out of 5 for me, especially if you like psychological thrillers,
which you are very into.
Very much so. So
you love those books that surprise you and you can't predict. It's very much up your alley.
Yes. So yeah, love it. Go read it.
Yeah.
I feel like even if you don't like psychological thrillers, if you can like relate to like being a teacher, you would still probably enjoy it.
Okay. Yeah, I will definitely add it to my list. Good. My ever-growing list.
And then you'll have to no. This is the
next
one you're reading.
Jumping.
Yeah, you're just jumping.
Okay,
straight
I'm
in.
Jumping
yes.
the list.
First day of school, you're on your way, right there.
Okay. All right. Going off of that.
Yes.
We're going to do a segment called Syllabus Shock and Survival Strategy. So let's start with our syllabus. So we kind of came up with classes that had to do with our books that we read.
Okay.
So my schedule looks a little bit like this. You have intro into self-imposed celibacy wagers. So how to lose a bet in 60 seconds.
Okay.
The second class is advanced mutual pining and eye contact 301.
Okay.
My last class that I put was Found Family 101, how to get adopted by a college hockey team.
I love that.
So that was my schedule I came up with.
Mine is going to be intro to how can I buy these shoes and get away with it 101. When I tell you she's obsessed with shoes, she has a problem. Like, you think I have a lot of shoes?
Yeah.
And hers are like Louis
Vuitton. They're like this.
Yes.
How can you even afford that on a teacher's salary?
Credit cards.
Oh, that makes sense.
And lots of credit card debt.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. How to date a high school student.
Which is not okay.
No,
never do
it's
that.
not okay. It's not.
Never.
I think actually one of mine was they were mentioning her affair, and I was like, okay. And oh no, she finds out a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, okay, not that I condone student-teacher relationships, but like she really has no room to be angry at this point in time because she's also cheating on him.
Yeah.
And probably how to murder.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. All right, going off our schedule, let's go into our survival. So, the pass-fail pop quiz.
Ooh.
Who survives final? So, if I were to be dropped into your school,
yeah,
I have a feeling this is not going to go well.
It might not.
So, if I was put into like a dark academia style nightmare, where failing test is like lethal, clearly. My type B teacher brain, because I am very much a type B teacher, is kind of feeling overwhelmed immediately.
Okay.
Like immediately overwhelmed. I'm not dealing with any kind of like, I know a lot of dark academia is more of like secret society.
Yeah.
Things like, yeah. I ain't dealing with that very well. I will probably be like hiding in a library in the stacks.
I can see that.
The very back, with my Dr. Pepper, my bag of Skittles, praying to shadow monsters that are like overlooking me, feeling like every shadow is going to be somebody coming to get to me. And, if the syllabus doesn't exactly like tell me what to expect or how to survive, Yeah, I think I'm gonna be withdrawing real fast.
I could see that from you. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That would be my hot take of getting dropped into your type.
Okay.
It'd be very much like, oh, where's the withdrawal form? Please sign my name. Bye.
So me being dropped into yours, um, well, I'm not gonna lie. Sports people scare me. Okay. Honestly, I would probably be the person who's just like, go away, and then he'd be the pining. Like if I were in that like situation.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, go somewhere else, please. I don't want to talk to you or have anything to do with you. You're a jock. Like
I can see that.
I want Justin over there who's a rock star and and you can go over there with your hockey sticks.
I love how it always comes back to the snack.
I know, poor Justin. He died in the lair.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I can see that very much. I could see you as being the person who'd be like trying to get a doctor's note to get out of PE class.
Exactly. 100%. I'm not running. Are you kidding me? The ball will hit me in the face. Like I'm a magnet for that. No, I'm not going to PE. There's a reason in a high school I did online PE, which was a joke, by the way, but I passed because I lied. There was no check in.
Let's be honest. I guarantee most people do.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Well, yeah, there's no check in for that. So I don't know if you're in high school listening to this for whatever reason.
Don't
Take online gym.
Do not. As a PE teacher myself, do not. This is why, though, I took the health classes. Because health, you can't get away with anything. You have to do the work.
That's true. No, I lied. On my schedule.
Girl.
In like 5 minutes in study hall.
And I was that person who didn't even have to take PE because I played consecutive seasons of a sport. So I got signed out and wavered because I was literally
I
playing
went to
tennis.
The Career Academy though, and they don't have gym there. And I was hoping that they would eventually do show choir, but they did. They added that as a gym thing after I moved to the Career Academy, and they weren't grandfathering anybody in.
See, I was part of the group where I actually had PE my freshman year. Believe it or not, I actually had the PE teacher that all of my aunts and uncles had. My dad, she was not old enough to get my dad since he was the oldest, but all my aunt and uncles had him or had her. And it was weird. But then my sophomore year was when they decided, hey, like if you play multiple consecutive years of a sport, like you'll be exempt because you're already at practices and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. So they exempt us, which I'm like, now that I'm looking at it after having gone to college to be a physical education teacher, I'm like, they probably shouldn't have. Because I'm like, what did that really teach me? It didn't teach me anything other than my sport. Like I didn't get the aspect of like going to a gym and working out. Like I didn't know how to like make my own workout regimen or any of that stuff, how to use some of the machines. Like I was like,
oh, yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing.
We didn't learn this
till I started teaching.
Yeah. So learned a lot, and I was like, oh, I probably should have, they should have probably rethought that process a lot. But, it is what it is.
So true.
All right. Well, any other things you want to give away about your book?
Not about my book, but I will say that Eve would probably survive the lair.
Yeah.
She's very scrappy.
Okay.
Even with her high heel.
Even with
Louboutins.
Louboutins. I mean, depending on how, connected she is to those shoes, she could always just use the heel too to like.
Oh, she mentions that a few times actually.
Oh well.
She's like, I could just use my heel.
There you go. I feel like mine would do okay. I feel like Ethan may get a little in the way if he gets a little overprotective, but Kayla's scrappy enough. I think she could do some damage. So I think they'd be okay.
I think Addie's too weak, and Nate deserves to be eaten. So,
he could be roasted by that fire.
oh yeah, 100%, completely.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So before we sign off, let's do what we are going to be doing next episode.
Tabby's birthday
Coming up on Sunday. I'm excited but nervous because I'm doing my sprint triathlon that day too. But that means that next episode is actually going to be, we're doing birthday bash. So we're doing birthday related books. So it's going to be a little exciting. I'm excited for mine because my tie-in has to do with I felt like it very much had to do with what I've been going through this summer leading up to this, my birthday too. So I'm excited. I'm I can't believe I found a book that kind of goes in with what I'm doing. But, I'm excited for it.
Me too.
I'm curious to see what book you have up your sleeve.
It's very strange.
You always scare me with your book choices. So I get kind of nervous when you're sharing. I'm just
Here's a hint. It's V.C. Andrews, if you know who that is.
Okay.
Fires in the Attic.
Oh boy.
Author. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about that one. All right. Well, that is a wrap on our class in session with school starting this week. So, fellow book dragons, until next week, keep your blankets cozy, your TBR pile fiercely guarded, and your Dr. Pepper ice cold.
And order that takeout. Don't burn the library down, obsessing over your fictional book boyfriend or running away from a mass murder, although he might deserve to burn if he's a mass murderer.
Yeah.
Anyway, and as always, just pull out the card. Don't look at the bank account and just buy the book.
Yes.
Just buy it.
Just buy it.
You deserve it.
You always need it.
Yes.
All right. Until next time.
Bye.